Hello and good evening, everybody. Apologies for the jump scare. Hi, I'm a perfectly normal-looking Sam. And don't let this distract you from the stream. Definitely real me. Yeah, absolutely. 4 reals. To be honest, you're not actually missing very little. This is a picture that I took just a little bit earlier and cut out to make just a perfectly human-looking PNG tuber rig that I thought I would do so that I can just feel just a little bit more at ease this evening. Like, it's fine being on stream. I'm quite used to it. It's not a permanent PNG tuber rig, but I just like, you know what? I understand that, like, when some streamers are like, you know what, this makes a difference between me doing a stream and not. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, so this is me. This is how you're going to be seeing me this evening. If I go to like this scene, look, there we are. How's that? It's great. It's perfect. Let's just make sure we hit the right one again. But yeah, let's come back here. Hello, hi. We have a lot of subs to get through. So wait, Harpers, you hate this? Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope not. Like, actually hate. Movement's a little unsettled. I can turn it down a bit if you like. I did mess with some settings earlier to try and get it right, but I can dial it down. I'll do that. How's that? You're amazed at how well it moves with the sound. It's a handy little OBS plugin that is called Scale to Sound. Firstly, I'll bring the audio threshold up a touch. Let's just make me the starting size a little bit bigger. There we go. How's that? A little bit smaller. Is that slightly more manageable? Whoops, I should go to the right scene. There we go. How's that? Is that a little better? I've tried to like just tone it down a little bit without doing anything too drastic. I don't know. Some version of an inflatable wacky arm waving man. Yes, exactly. Less unsettling when it's in the corner. Well, I can do that actually. There's not really that much point. There we go. Let's go to here so you can see the game, hear the spooky music, a little bit more context for what you're hearing and what's going on. Yeah, how's this? Is this all right? Are we good? Are we good, chat? I'm not spooking anyone out. You're having issues with moving things, but that's a you thing. Okay. Well, yeah. So I obviously. My purpose here is to provide an entertaining show for you all, and if I'm doing things that's making people unsettling, you know, then it's important for me to know that. But yes, hello everybody, welcome. I trust that a number of you have come over. That'll do, Pig. Yeah, I know the quote, don't worry. I have seen Babe, Pig in the City. No, I haven't seen that one actually, I've seen the first one. In the cinema. Everyone stood up and applauded. But we've reached a level 4 hype train. Yes, I will read the subs in a second. But yeah, hello. I trust that you've all come over from of the Longest John's YouTube singing stream. I hope that was a lovely festive time for all of you, and that you have got what you needed out of that stream. Yeah. F for Dave. Well, you know, they resurrected him one time. He's like Santa. You know, you stick out some mince pies and the offers of song, and he'll pop round. But yeah, it was really good. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Song blast indeed. Right, I'm going to read some of these subs and things because you've all been extremely generous and renewed your subscriptions before we even started the stream, thus avoiding triggering the notifier. Who are these Longest Johns? You've never heard of them? Oh, they're just some guys. They did a song one time. You may have heard the song that they do. I can't improv something off the top of my head. I'm very sorry. Was I the cause of the amazing animations? Oh, the Song Blast animations? No. All credit for that goes to Robbie. He made it, and he sent the video to Abby, and she put it on the stream, and it looks amazing. Yeah, no, that is all Robbie's work. I can take no credit for that at all. Right, let's do some of these resubs. Arian resubbed for 60 months. That is a lot of months. Closing in on a year even. Yeah, you know, you're 6/10 of the year done. Nice one. Good job, thank you. Oh yeah. So they did a Nathan Evans cover. Yeah, that was the one. Ooh, that hurts me to say. Ouch. Squirrel with the 1 month. No, wait. Oh, resubscribe for 1 month. Right, 46. Sorry, I've not done this in a while. You may have noticed. Thank you very much, Squirrel. The hype train was activated. Yes, the hype train happened. Trev Francis, thank you very much. Oh wow, wow indeed. Row your boat. Rosie, hello. Let's go. Let's. Raker. No, it can't be that long. For 44 months, I'm afraid. So, it was like yesterday when you started following. Yeah, I still remember. I think your name showing up in chat. I think the reason your name stood out to me because I have heard of but never listened to some band. Is it like Dimmu Borgir or something? I think is some band. It probably sounds like I'm just doing some kind of modern day Gen Z meme Borgir thing, but like that for some reason because of that I just remembered the name of the band. Dimmu Borgir was a thing, yeah, and so like, oh, that name stood out because it made me think of a band that I had heard of one time because they did a soundtrack to a game. But yeah, 44 months. Welcome. Ray Tracer, Alan Wake 2, let's go. Agreed. I am so glad. Actually, I'll talk about this game in a bit. I'm just glad. Andy Pants, you resubscribed for 18 months. A Twitch stream, how unexpected. Indeed, I'm as surprised as anyone else, to be honest. Boodot, 46 months. Oh, good lord. Yes, indeed. Llama, you have a button too. Well, I'm glad you clicked it. For 19 months, much appreciated. Amorous. We're causing resub chaos here. Yeah, we are indeed. 43 months, thank you. Now, I just want to make sure. Oh, there's so many. Convex, 29. Gonna grab a cup of tea. Hope everyone's having a good time zone. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I am reasonably warm and comfortable this evening, and I have I'm gesturing at the screen like I'm still on camera. What is seemingly a damn good game to play. Joanna Alzart, hello, that's my sister. 35 months. Thank you for each and every one of them. If you are still here and you haven't, like, you know, peaced out, which is fine, I hope you are. Hope things are good. I saw you on a Zoom call the other day. Parola, jumping on the choo-choo. Well, good. Just make sure that you get off at your stop, because well, actually, no. What I did was I panicked. I rode a train to one station and then was looking for my next one. Panicked and jumped on what was effectively the first train that I saw because I thought it was on the platform that I was meant to be on. Turns out I'd got on the wrong train, but then turns out that train was going back to my original origin point. So I just rode a train from one place to another and then just rode a train back, and then I had to get another train back to where I was. It was very silly and embarrassing, but could have been a lot worse. Bloomers, 56 months. Buttons to push must be pushed. Have another notification. Well, thank you. Thank you for pushing that button. And then Andy Pants gifting 5 subscriptions to people. This doesn't say who they are, but thank you very much. Those people for being here to receive those gift subs. Andy Pants, thank you very much for your generosity. It's very kind. Very much appreciated. And Ray Tracer with the 300 bits Remedy game hype. Yes. So that puts me onto the subject that I'm probably going to sit here and talk about for like 20 minutes. So buckle up, get your drinks. I love Remedy. I love their... Oh, damn it. Crypto Jetta, thank you very much for the 34 months. I mean, actually, yeah, as if to illustrate how much I love Remedy, here is one of the many notifications that I made from their game Control. We are grateful / incremented number for Cryptogena's ongoing subscription. We do that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Remedy games. I have been playing their things since Max Payne the First, which is good, but not like if I'm honest, it's not their best. But it's good, and it has a lot of it's right. Max Payne 2, I think. I mean, there's 3 Max Payne games, 1, 2, and 3. Very easy to keep track of. 3 was not made by Remedy. It was made by I think just some Rockstar studio, I think. So we discount it. It doesn't count. It's not in continuity. 1 and 2 are excellent games, and I love them. 2 is better, for me. It is a much tighter, much more enjoyable game, better story that focuses on the things that I like. But 1 second, Joey wishes to come in. Come on then. Yeah, sorry, this does mean you don't get to see Joey, and I apologise for that. Maybe I should fix that somehow. Yes. Max Payne 1, good. Max Payne 2, better, but is necessary really to play the first one to kind of get all the things, which will lead us to a later point. Cat cam. Yeah, but the problem is the cat goes on me, so yeah. Oh yeah, Joey's going to make me jump about too. Come on then, my lad. So, Remedy have what they've slowly been building over the years, which is kind of their own sort of... It's not the MCU, it's not the cinematic universe, but it's this sort of like continual space that their games tends to cross over and share. So, Max Payne 1 and 2, as you might expect, follow on from each other, but between those two games, the protagonist's face has changed from that of Sam Lake to that of someone else. I want to say possibly even James McCaffrey, who voiced him in both games and who sadly passed away just the other day. And the story of 2 makes a lot of reference to the first one, but also makes a lot of reference to the fact that the character's changed and looks different and things like that. And from there it just gets weirder, and I'm going to get so lost in the weeds. Subsequent games like Alan Wake, for instance, will make like the protagonist of that, Alan Wake, writes... It's been a little while since I played it, so I'm going to get these details wrong, but he writes sort of crime fiction, which is essentially Max Payne's story. That's pretty much what he writes. And so that again just sort of ties those worlds together. And then you have Control as being shown in the alerts that are firing off. Thank you, Platinum42, for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Control, much more recently. Quantum Break is also in there, and I think that's a lot less referential of their other stuff, but it's also a good game. But yeah, Control makes a lot of very clear, very like outright, not just kind of little kind of Easter egg hint kind of things, but outright straight up direct reference to Alan Wake and the events of Birdleg Cabin, I want to say, that take place in that, and that actually kind of ties those two games together, and the stories of them. And my understanding, without going into spoilers, because I want to come into this unspoiled, is that this game cements that even further. Which is a very long walk to say that if you are familiar with the stories of Alan Wake 1 and Control, then there is a lot more that you can get out of this, because it will refer to and tie back to a lot of things referenced and brought about in those games. So I had originally thought of possibly trying to play through again Alan Wake and Control on these streams, but if you've been keeping an eye on the stream schedule and the absolute paucity of streams that have been taking place, then you can probably understand why I didn't want to commit to even more while I'm struggling to even do one. For no reason in particular have I played Quantum Break. I have. A few years ago now. I do own it on the Xbox store, so I can play it on PC. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Also, from that, since people are dying and we're referencing them, rest in peace to Lance Reddick, who is in Quantum Break, and frankly is just exceptional everything that he does. I know him mostly as Zavala from Destiny, but yeah, another real big sad loss from this year. Face of Max Payne is different in every game. The model in the first game was Sam Lake, yep, head writer of the first two Max Payne games. The second, the role was given... Oh, Timothy Gibbs, okay, that's not a name I know. In Max Payne 3, the model was James McCaffrey. Oh, neat. Okay, yeah, for some reason I thought he was too, but yeah. But yeah, at some point I would like to do just like a complete history, not of every Remedy game, because I've done a couple others. There was a top-down racing game whose name briefly eludes me that I actually played the demo of years ago, lots, and was also very good. Recently watched the John Wick's films, well, John Wick films. Yeah, Andre Braugher as well. Braugher. What is this? Tom Astro Sai with the raiding party of 5. Hello, welcome in. What? Excuse me. What have you been doing? Where have you come from? Obviously, your stream. But yes, what have you been up to? How are things? Welcome to you and your viewers. I hope you're well. Yeah, Oberdin sounds had to. That's another game that I love. But yeah, no, it's really sad. Andre Braugher and Lance Reddick and James McCaffrey, just a lot of obviously there's been a lot more people have also died this year way too young, but these are just the 3 at the top of my head. Been playing Space Engineers and vibing to Longest John's music. An excellent combination. I highly recommend. Last stream for 2023. This isn't like our first stream for 2023, but we've not done a lot, so it's you know, as you go out, we come in. Hi, welcome. Sea shanties? No, space shanties. Drake meme, or in this context, probably Geordie LaForge meme works better. Yeah, hello. For those of you that don't know, I am Sam. I am, I guess, first and foremost JD's brother, but nepotism aside, I have done various bits of video editing, I do social posting, and most recently, I've written some short stories for the Longest Johns, which was very fun and exciting and cool, and I'm actually very proud of them, because I think probably outside of school, which is some 20 plus years ago now, I don't think I've ever actually finished writing a short story. That Bloom's exclamation mark should... Oh, no, I don't think it's... I think it's album or tour. I think... Yeah. I think exclamation mark album, exclamation mark tour are the 2 commands for those. Yeah. That should be right. Smallcock, you love the stories? Oh, you like the stories? You know, I don't want to oversell it. Looking forward to more? That's great, because there are more. But thank you, that's lovely to hear. And say, we have a collection of very good authors who, you know, that outside of this community, probably their names don't precede them. It's not like we've got your big celebrity names to come and write these stuff. But the quality of these stories is absolutely excellent, and I'm just begging people to read them. Just like pick one and start, because they are really good. And this isn't even me talking about my own. Like Diana's, Lucy's, Lydia's, all excellent stories. You've only seen mine and one from me and one from Lucy so far. And yeah, there's some really good stuff to come up. I am immensely proud to have been a part of it, frankly, and to kind of just been left in charge of curating this, which essentially involved just saying to people, yeah, could you write us a story, thanks? And then them just rising up to the task and way beyond and doing superb work. And yeah, it's rad. I'm so pleased, and I can't wait for people to see them. Hence, you know, where did I put it? I was in the stream title of I'm a writer, because, you know, it's inappropriate now. But yeah, I'm excited for people to see more. Oh, if you hear slurpy sounds, that's just me with a bottle of water, which also you can't see, but don't worry about it, it's fine. Right. Now I'm going to stop and breathe for a second. Also, Bowie here. Hey, Vic, welcome. Thank you for the shout out for Vic. Yeah, go follow Bowie here. She's great. Finishing a story is so satisfying. So I have learned, apparently, me who's only ever written a bit of a scene for a story, and then gone, yeah, that would be really cool, and all the enthusiasm is gone. Now actually having 3 down to my name, I'm kind of pleased with that. Even 2D people need to hydrate? Exactly. Right. How are the sound levels? I guess we'll find out once you're actually into the game. Excited to see me play this game? I'm excited to get started. So, let's do that. Also, actually, I've got options, graphics options, set medium, largely at the moment, because I don't know how well it's going to run. Play, man, play. Oh, we gonna, Dr. Ascot. Don't you worry about that. We're getting there. The night is ours. Well, it's mine. The night is mine. You know, you can't keep watching once I've gone. That would be weird. But yeah. Sounds nice and spooky so far. Alright. So yeah, we may want to tweak some graphic settings, we may want to tweak some sounds, but we need something to start with first. You excited for video games after the music stream? What a great evening. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. That was kind of the idea. Like, yeah, it's what would be nice. I long wanted to do is sort of kind of chill after stream game hangouts. Ooh, I see the FPS is plummeted. Okay. While it was loading. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. The game's a bit more horror and visuals than Alan Wake the first, as an FYI. Yeah, that's my understanding. If we need to like put some information up about that, then we can do that. But I guess we'll see how we go first.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Also, yeah, don't ask me to explain the story for Alan Wake 1 because I love it.
In a horror
It's a difficult
story,
one.
there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Final Boss Fight Live, thank you for coming in with that raid. Much appreciated. How are you doing? What have you been doing? Yeah, just me sitting there side-eyeing the game. Thanks, Erin. Yep, it's true. Yo, this is an engine? Wow. I've got the nudity filtered bloomers, so we don't need to worry about that one. Dang. Like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, firstly, I'm gonna quickly pause this. Yeah, so the other thing that I was gonna say was, yeah, I'm super glad that after sort of very rapidly skimming over like the semi-charted history of Remedy games, I'm super glad that like effectively they're getting their flowers this year. Like at the Game Awards, they did extremely well, way better than I was expecting them to do. You're right, Lama, that branch does actually look like it wants to shake. It's just putting up like, yo, buddy, over here. Yeah, like they have been working really hard at their style, at their game, at their kind of at this story they want to tell of games with a plot that sort of eventually sort of recurse and fold back in on themselves and become this like self-referential, introspective story about the nature of plot and theme and genre and the protagonist. And it's the kind of thing that like Alan Wake. I'm a writer. You're a guy whose job is to write stories, and you kind of become trapped within the story, and it sort of folds in to become this own what feels like meta narrative about writer's block, about trying to tell a story when the story itself is trying to drive off the rails, because the rules of the genre, the rules of the fiction that you're trying to tell want to lead you in a different direction to what you want to do. And it sort of feels a little bit like it becomes its own commentary on like the developmental difficulties of the game. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know whether the developers have actually framed it as such, but that's kind of how it feels like it went. Yes, Random Sharon. I hope the stream is treating you well. It is. Thank you. Hey, your first time joining the stream. Been a Longer John's fan for about 2 weeks and addicted to listening to you guys, so thank you. Well, that is great to hear. I don't know if... I know it's possible like JD or Andy might be lurking around in chat. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's as is being shown in chat. I am a gaming John rather than a singing John. This is not to like make anyone feel bad for saying such things, but for me, like if you're messaging the Longest Johns and saying, "Hey, I love your music," then it's important that that message reaches them, and you feel like it has if you put that there. And so, yeah, that's just why we just say like, "Hey, I am not one of these singing members of the band," who is probably who you're thinking of, and that's fine. You think they should have been allowed to do a little better at the Game Awards, but the awards are what the awards are. I mean, I agree, because I love them and I want them to be awarded for everything that they do because they are great. But to be honest, like considering what they're up against, I am super thrilled that they did as well as they did. Like that could have easily just been a Baldur's Gate clean sweep. You had a Mario game out this year that people love to vote for. I'm trying to think what some of the other ones were. Like there's a lot of games there that I think in any other year would just clean up. And so yeah, Alan's taken to Bright Falls in the first game by his wife because he has writer's block. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like it's, yeah. So am I right in understanding that we would be a little bit more nude than we are now if I hadn't clicked the option to filter that out? I don't think Slay the Princess was at the Game Awards. It should have been, frankly, but you know, it's Jeff Keighley's video game dealie and he gets to pick what goes in. Would be entirely nude? Hell yeah, great. Votes are only about 10 to 20% at the final decision, as you recall. Oh right, okay. I mean, like, my main criticism of the Game Awards this year is same as everyone else. That it was just like, hey, thank you. Now, could you get off the stage, please? And
already gone.
They do need to show trailers and adverts because that's, frankly, although we complain about it, that's what gets people in the door. That's what gets people to watch. If it was just wall-to-wall awards for games and celebrations of developers, it would be great, but nobody would watch it. It's the promise of, here are some new video game trailers that you can see for things that you haven't heard of yet. That's what gets people to watch, unfortunately. OTK Video Game Awards. Oh, okay, I don't know OTK, but yeah, like... Sorry, Joey's just climbing into a washing bag and distracting me. Frankly, yeah, any awards that Slay the Princess gets, it deserves, because Slay the Princess is an absolute banger of a game. I highly recommend it. Black Tabby Games are doing just exceptional things with story. Like, yeah, go check it out. Thank you for the nudity filter. Just eating breakfast? Well. Oh, up against Cyberpunk, Spider-Man, Alan Wake and some others. Yeah, like, that's, you know. Those are some big names. I don't know who we are, because this does not look like Alan. A bit wild that the awards are built around ads, but it's a hype system we never... It is, like, and yeah, it is a shame. Good grief. This... Ignoring the peach fuzz naked man in his underpants to the left of our screen here, this is, I mean, even that, frankly, they've done a very good job with the downy fluff upon his shoulders and back. But like, this soft lighting and the wind-whipped trees up there, and like this is beautiful. Like, this is absolutely stunning. He sounds cold. I don't blame him. Look, it looks freezing. Yo, I don't have a solution to that problem. No one's given me a gun yet. Yeah, like this. Okay. It's almost like they're a finished studio and know their environments or something. Oh, one sec. Joey wishes to leave, and I don't wish to get mobbed, so... You want to go, my love? Not as in go out, not start a fight. Just realised turning and asking, "Do you want to go?" It's, you know, it sounds like we're about to kick off. I might. Ooh, indulge me a second, chat. I'm going to turn my light off to get in the right mood. Realising the room behind PNG me is also an illusion. Hey, do you want to see something? For a second, like, well, for a second earlier when I was making this, I considered, like, putting, whoops, no, that's the wrong button to press. Studio mode, that's the one. I considered, like, just putting this over me, but that was never going to work. But look, if I do this, whoop, there you go. It's just me sat in my seat. That's a fat face hoodie. There. Did that work actually when I did that? Yes, it does. Good. Let's go back to the right scene. Ghost. Ah, I know. It's amazing what technology can do these days. Right, 1 second. I need a dark and spooky room for this. I need the right mood. It's Tuesday night spooky streams on a Wednesday night. Alan Wake gets award for the best trees, but like seriously though, look how good these trees are. Let's go back in the game and look how good these, like, genuinely. This is just like the firstly, I love this shade of blue. This is like in amongst as a blue connoisseur. Apart from the band, we don't count them. But as a blue connoisseur, like this sort of basically grey shade of blue is delicious, and like the soft mist on these trees is always good. And I'm pleased that hopefully so far my PC seems to be holding up all right with it, and it still looks this great. Oh yeah, let's sprint. Oh, we are glossy. This is me just popping up the shops when I forgot. So, hello. Oh, I'm super dead. Game saved, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, apologies to folks who don't like jump scares, but this is going to be a horror game, so things will be a little bit jumpy and a little bit flashy. I did also wake up the edge of a body of water and it's rain. That is a fair point, yes. Yo. But that this looks bad, this looks good. Hi Shithawk, thanks for the appearance. Love you too, buddy. Can you ban that man? But he's been shouted out. Oh, good, car lights. My favourite. That's not car lights, no. No, cultists. Oh, heck. Hi. What are we going to do? Ow. Shot and stabbed? Oh, epic. We are going to have words about that. Wow. Hey Joe, you know you said you were having breakfast. Yeah, we got a horror games on our hand, folks. Okay, yeah, but we should hear them out, right? Like... Yeah, because first Alan Wake was like, things are spooky, things are weird. There's shadow men trying to kill you. This is... That is straight away... May I see it again? I'm sorry. Alan Wake. Oh, it's Steve. Alan. 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 Alan.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey, Alan.
How are you?
Alan.
I'm good, Mom.
Anyway.
How are you?
Oh, Sean Ashmore. Nice, he's back.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You
Like,
were
look
supposed
at
to wait
this.
and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Oh my word, this is beautiful. This is
I will.
absolutely stunning.
Bye, kiddo.
Like... Oh, hey Sam Lake. What's good?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
That is literally his face for anyone wondering. Well, so yes, if you're experiencing Twin Peaks vibes, that's the
It
idea.
can't be a coincidence that another body turns
Sorry,
up
Joe.
just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I am so happy with
Here
this
we
game.
are.
Good grief. This is going to be my recommender for the next year already. Like,
Time to get to work.
this is... It's just stunning. The vibes are immaculate.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yes, I'm so glad. So they did this all the way through Control as well, just poof, like big, clear block text showing the title of the chapter, and I'm so glad it's back. I love it. When you'd rather watch them play? Well, do
should
I have
take a
good
look
news
at
for
that
you?
map.
Hold up, I just gotta... I have to take a bit of a wander around here first. Protect the trails, no bikes. Words. Does anyone know of a way to turn off
I think I hear someone.
the Epic Games alerts?
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the... Hey, over here.
They do. It's so loud and obnoxious.
Agent
It's
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
hello. I'm
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Want to take that
I
again?
just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Amorous.
He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Amorous. The game is called Alan Wake. in this world, Saga Anderson is absolutely a name that people have.
What
Brief
can
me.
you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are
Max
currently
Payne.
outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at
I
the
want to
body.
see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground.
Face animation is
all of it.
really good as well.
They got it, Thornton.
It almost like, yeah, I hadn't actually like wasn't really paying attention to his face, but that's really good face animation. It almost reminds me of LA Noire, but without looking like they just stuck a human face on a 3D model. 1 second, game. Joey wants in. Come on in. Come on. A cat. In the Epic Launcher, top right, 2 people settings, turn on do not. Oh, rad. Thank you so much, Bloomers. That is a thing I'm going to have to find now. Oh, where's my Epic Launcher gone? Wait, what? Where? Did you just go straight back in the laundry bag? Yes, you did. Come on. I don't know what is up with my cat. Do your settings and turn on do not disturb. Oh, thank you. That is. Also, I noticed a thing, and I'm going to fix it now because it's going to bother me. 1 sec. Whoop. Oh, wait, what? Why is that? Why? Hang on, what's going on there? Why? The picture, there's like a gap at the edge of the picture. My little animated picture down here in the corner. And I can't get rid of it, and I don't know what's causing it. I'm not going to bug fix that now, it's absolutely fine. Nobody cares. I mean, I care. That's really annoying to me. But I'm going to leave it. Hi. Joey, do you want to come up, mate? Come on in. I'm playing a video game. It's very good. Come on. Okay, let's try this. Apologies. What animated picture? Me down here in the bottom corner. You mean you can't tell? Okay, there we go. I put blanket on my legs now. Will that entice? Is that what you want? Come on. There you go. That worked. Blanket has worked. You see no gap? Oh, is it not? Is it not a gap? Oh no, it's the shelf. Right. Sorry. On the left side of the picture, to me, that looks like a, because it's just like a sheer straight vertical line. So it's basically it's like a tangent. It looks like like I've cropped it wrong and it's showing through. Yeah. You're impressed with my ability to pulsate it? Well. Yeah, the drawback of not having actual camera means you can't see him. I'm sorry.
Still hear you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Access the caseboard inside the Mind Palace.
The Mind Place.
Place.
My
Sorry.
version of the Mind Palace technique.
Right.
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again
Sure.
for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Right. Does my mute button work on this? No. 1 second then. It was very important that I sneeze right then. The Mind Place, legally distinct. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You're thinking eloquence until... Yeah, that was Mind Palace. Yeah. It's, yeah. Hey, what? That's... I can't read what the text in that picture on the right says, but it's Sam Lake's face. This Mind Place doesn't want you to pay rent for the Mind Palace in this economy. Yeah, fair. Okay. Oh, is this going to be like the... Is this going to end up like the motel in Control? Oh, good. Good. The latest issue of Pistols has come in. Let's see what's new in the world of Pistols. Oh, we can't go in there. Okay. I mean, it's your imagination. You should be able to open these up. Patch it, change it to Brain Zone. Great.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Good. Now free to navigate. Great. Wonderful. Okay. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Murder method. A slight difference in murders. Bloating only, commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. There's going to be some pictures of injuries and wounds and stuff like that. Again, you know, apologies if that's not your thing. Not to say that it's my thing, but you know, some people are less okay with it than others. Two other victims of bruising of some form of restraint. Okay. Died of major chest trauma. Righto. All victims reported missing in 2010. Oh, right. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising of the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found in Cauldron Lake. Yeah. 2010, discovered in 2012. Shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing, predation. State that the body does not match 8 years spent in lake. Yeah, so people have disappeared for an amount of time, but not aged. Yeah, exactly, Erin. We're all friends here. No worries if it's too much. Yeah, do not feel obliged. There's no like, ooh, Longest John stream. We have other things that I'm trying to get going. This isn't your last chance to watch a stream here. Don't worry about that. Percy Wolf, found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. All right. Sick tats. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Oh, right. So, okay. They tattoo post-mortem. Weird. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Yum. Alright. That's unpleasant. Here's the map. Good.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Yes, let's.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
What? Lovely.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson. You're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
She's calling him Casey. I'm assuming that's his surname because Alex Casey is the name of the, well, let's say double fictional Alan Wake. Not Alan Wake, sorry, not Alan Wake. Max Payne, even. Yeah, I'm starting to get confused with the layers of it now. Yeah, Max Payne, protagonist of the games, and yeah, Alex Casey is the name of the protagonist of the books that ape Max Payne's storyline as written by Alan Wake. He is called Alex Casey, yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Great, okay, layer it up. Let's go. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Rampage? Yeah, I read on stream sometimes. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday. An idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday. Okay, as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. That's not his. Okay. The incident left 3 people injured. That's distraction, what you're trying to write there. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, having local residents in a state of uncertainty. Rental cabins install ramps. Wheelies rejoice. Whee! Indeed. Everybody in. Accessibility for all. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Yep. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking and his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." The representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us and we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found at their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. Great. So, you know, never missing the opportunity to slip in a bit of advertising. That's the American way. Does a hike a day keep depression away? By the way, I did this all through Control. If there was a bit of text on screen, I was reading it. So, buckle up, Chuckle Friends. It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about... These are just typos in the paper. This is authentic. To start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. Ah, too real. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But all of you thinking, there's got to be another way. There's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Oh yeah, this is Lore the game. Like, that is how this works. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt I'm glad it's happy. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, has been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. "When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears," she said. "I must have asked, am I dreaming at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. "It's rare that you get to give these kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know. So it felt real good to give some good news, even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape. Phil will go back, I'm sure, but... well, I suppose that's all I should say about that." Yeah, a lot of stuff in Control was redacted. A Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing football? Tennis? No, in this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. There we go. That is lore time. Look for whoa, wrong button. Look forward to more of that. Yeah, what's up here though?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I just want to check if this gate is locked. This gate is locked. No reading stream, he said, but gaming stream, he said. Well, it breaks things up. It's not just solid prose. Yeah, I'd like that. That actually they thought to note down. Oh yeah, we've given the player somewhere to wander off to, so we're gonna have them call attention to that in case they do. That's some good attention to details, devs. I like it.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I mean, they literally had. You're right, the bud. Sam Lake dancing around on stage at the Game Awards. It was great. Let's go. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. So called because it is the only mountain, in fact, that reflects in water. That's a lovely day for a stroll in the woods, I have to say.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Exactly, I was just thinking that.
Back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
See, it doesn't exactly sound. I mean, obviously James McCaffrey is. I'm gonna say is still. Is a voice actor, and you know he can do different accents. But like, I like that it does sound like he's putting just a little bit of like a slight Sam Lake spin on his voice. Right. I have a gun now? I do. You're concerned that these FBI agents are already anticipating walking into a tarp. Nice. Very good. Thank you, Amos.
Hey!
Hello. Just admiring the lighting.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I do apologise. I'm going to be getting unreasonably close to everybody's face so that I can watch them speak.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the bomb.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
You fellas all right out there? I'm just inspecting. There's probably there's probably some lore in here. Right, we collected that. That's mine now. Whoop. Great, we can zoom. Lovely. Aha! Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Exciting. Ooh, is that just the rain? Interesting. Some kind of remote laundromat. Did I say 9/4? I did. And 9/3 and 9/5. Are we in another one of Alan's stories right now? Is that where the spin? Is that where the spin Inception Onion Laser? I would, frankly, I would be shocked if it is as simple as that. I feel like, yeah, this is, I mean, the fact that we're working with an Alex Casey would imply that, but I feel like we're getting, the word you're probably going to hear me say a lot is recursive. Like, things are going to fold in upon themselves. If you've ever seen, oh, what's the film? Nicolas Cage playing both himself and his brothers. The Charlie Kaufman Adaptation. That's the one. You haven't seen the film Adaptation? Think along those kinds of lines, where the film you're watching about the story being written starts to become the film of the story that is being written, and the story is writing the film as you're watching it, and it all gets weird. I think that is the town that we are headed for, and I am so here for it. Right, cool. We have turned this place over. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. Yes, exactly. Hello. There does seem to be a little bit of like framey motion blurriness. I hope I don't have to turn graphics down further, but I'm open to it if things start to get chunkier when action kicks off. Walking close to maps. That like hot new freshly released game experience of walking up close to everything to really see the detail. Ooh. Hold up. You've given me ways to wander. Your mistake, you didn't fence me in. I'm free. Yo, what's wow, sick. Ah. UFOS. And ooh, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 AM after I'd finished my armor on the porch in the trailer. I got in the car and I drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all align and make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't, not this time. Frustrated, but relieved. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me, but not here. It's him. I know what it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. I bet you saw the board.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Kid's
An Alex
lunchbox.
Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Great. Okay, well, there's your answer. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Yo, what? Manuscript fragments. 3. Are they some kind of currency? Right. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mind place. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, it costs... Well, I have 3 and they cost lots. Great. So yeah, sad times for Alex Casey. I mean... Welcome to my world, having almost the same name as a Game of Thrones character. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Significantly increases. Yes, but also you burn through a bunch of bullets. Never doing that one. Increase the magazine size by. That's pretty good. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy. Oh, stuns. We like stuns. Stuns are great. Right. Out of the mine place we go. Calling it a head shack. It's not bad. It's got good branding energy. Don't shack your head at me. 15 miles to the head shack. Ooh, what? Okay, let's just like yo, hello. What's just moving through a little bit of a color grading boundary here, huh? Interesting. This weather, this lighting, either choice is very good. I know we were talking about it right at the start, but it's going to be a long old playthrough. I get lost in the woods. Oh yeah, so much so. Ooh. Hello. Hup. Just, yeah, the lighting, the weather, the ambience is very strong. This is really very good. And if it's not obvious, I am already somewhat enamored with this game.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing.
Okay,
no.
so dead body alert,
Procedures
just...
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Wait, I
Does
don't...
this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I don't think it was fair for me to agree to that. I don't
Step
think
1. Examine the corpse.
Oh, yeah, let's look at a dead boy. Hello.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Angeline! Must press button, naked dead dude notwithstanding. Indeed, thank you very much for the 10 months. I hope you're well, it's good to see you. Yeah, pay no attention to dead naked Steve. And outside I'm going to see clues. The key image, right. Cauldron Lake, murder scene. But, oh, that is wonderfully composed. Excellent job. Oh, I can place it on... Oh, okay, no, good.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Found top budget, yup. Was it like your angsty phone wallpaper circa 2014? Like, for me, it is very strong early season X-Files vibes. Another body's been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Wonderful. Consistent with Prev murders? Maybe. Prompt a new question. Oh, so that's our question. Right. Objectives are viewable as... Sarah Banner Fox. Hello. How's your day going? Yes, it is going alright, thank you. I have been rather busy today, it has felt like. It's just a lot of things happening. Bits and pieces all over the place. So it's actually nice to be able to just sit down, settle in, which is why I've got the little animated you know, PNG tuber going on in the bottom corner, because it just means I can take a bit more of a load off and just chill and play what is so far a really cool game. Yeah, Nice little reminder that it's entirely possible to see the scene where he is entirely nude. Oh, I'm doing that for New Game Plus. Don't worry about that. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Thanks for the spoiler. Goodbye. Don't throw up. Don't show up and be an ass. Great. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Cheers, Bloomers. Cool. Okay. Well, on with the game. Right, goals accomplished. Let's go. Cute anime sound streamer went? No, never doing that. Vincent the Mind Palace does not pause the game. Great.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry that we're like this. Technically not a spoiler, actually. Cool. No, thank you. Yeah, thanks for dealing with that. Just, you know, exactly. A man's dead. Let's show a little bit of respect here, please. Collect clues. Oh, I'd love to.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Yum.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. Be a better person, I think. To people that do it, but I think that's the last I'm going to say on it. You get no more attention. That is not where the heart belongs. Well, we're trying. It's just these rogue anatomists just causing chaos in the woods. He's very blue, isn't he? Yeah. It's probably somewhat related to this, I would think. Maybe he's cold. I don't know. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. Surgeon Simulator gone bad. This is just Disco Elysium. This is very reminiscent of Disco Elysium.
Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
Yeah, almost like he doesn't have enough oxygen in him or something. I know, he should probably see a doctor about that. Well, no, we don't need to... Hello. Don't need to zoom. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry that it ended like this as a punchline to a streamer's jokes. Ooh, new clues. Yum. Okay, so that goes there. Bonk. I really hope that it organizes this stuff for me. Don't tell me, we'll figure it out, but I hope that it organizes this stuff for me, because you do not want to see what happens when I try to be the one responsible for organizing information. It does not work well.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues to resolve the open question and unlock a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Thank you. Yeah, who was the victim? And also, are we going to be able to see the killers in time? I'm going to forget all these shortcuts, game. Please remind me every time that I need them. Now free to examine the case board or leave. That's... I think we've seen everything we need to do here. Yeah. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killers. Well,
who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Good night, Arian. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the late start, but you know, I hope what you've seen has at least been cool and enjoyable.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Cultists. And now our footprints have been added to the footprint melange.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Streamers have been here.
Was it for a camera?
Content creators, the worst.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay. Weird. Oh, okay. We'll save these ones for later. Rad. Okay.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
The guy on the table didn't have the heart to tell him to leave, but tis nice. Good job. Ooh. Slightly funky lighting, but don't worry about it. What was I going to say? This has also put me in mind of another horror game, which is a lot more violent and actiony than this. Condemned. Criminal Origins, which there's like an entire lecture that I've got on that game, on those games 1 and 2. But yeah, it's kind of giving me vibes of that.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Graceman, hello, welcome.
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
That face is so good.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Oh, wait.
Never worked any cases together.
Yeah, Nightingale.
After his
He's the
partner got
cop
killed
from
in
the
field, he
from Alan
went
Wake
off the
1.
deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
How much have you played or seen Alan Wake 1? I think Andy did it on here. But yeah, just seeing here Robert Nightingale, another great name. Like these games are full of these great names.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern.
Probably the last line of dialogue
Makes me
recorded for the
wonder
game.
what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Right. Back into the Mind Palace. That's Robert Nightingale. You go there. You haven't? You remember watching it a bit when it first came out? One of your lecturers in college was very into it. Most of you've seen Under Control and Max Payne. Ah, so maybe not like exclusive. I'll be your private streamer. No, not exclusively for you, of course. You're not. You're welcome, but you're not that important. And to be clear, that's all being said in good faith. It's my job to bully chat, and maybe I should replay not Max Payne. Maybe I should replay the Max Paynes on here sometime and do Alan Wake as well, because yeah, they are good games and I enjoy them a lot. And yeah, okay, cool.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls
Cheers,
13
Bloomers.
years ago.
Yeah, is Nightingale, is he the cop from Alan Wake? The one that is hunting Wake and keeps calling him all the different writer names. This looks suspicious. Right, well, I'm going to have a wander. You fellas hold down the fort. BRBs.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Yeah. Yes, that is an answer, because I feel like I would know it if I had refreshed myself on Alan Wake, which I haven't. You know, not doing my homework, that's a very me thing to do.
Locked. They really
Locked.
don't want people coming in here.
Damn. Wait. UI was like, oh wait, can I shoot this? Here's one and the same from game 1. Nice.
I've been doing some that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the
You right, buddy?
average Joe.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's just police tape. You can just walk right through that. I don't actually know if we did ever get a Hey Chat command, because it's a thing we borrowed from Loading Ready Run, where they have it over there. But yeah, I suppose actually.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI.
I'll
We'd
play
like to
this
come
out.
in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know if we did ever implement it properly here. It might have been on. I mean, there's a few different places that I stream, so it could have been on any one of those instead. Yeah, broadly speaking, to explain it to people in chat who are new here, I'm not the only person who has this, but it's kind of customary for a lot of people on streams to fill the dead air, and especially in a case like this where it's just you've got an animated picture of me on the screen as opposed to my face, like live face, presenting a little bit more personality, to fill the dead air and the silence with thoughts and observations and musing. So you'll often, rather than just keep the thought process internal, we use the outside voice to say, you know, hey, I wonder if this is a thing, or calling a shot. Like, I suspect that the game will end with Saga Anderson pulling Alan Wake into an ice cream truck and they speed off into the explosion in the distance. That kind of thing. I'll get to your question in a sec, Gracewing. And, you know, some sort of thing like that. And that is not a request to chat to answer it. I know that there are eager people that hear a question like that and go like, oh, I've got this one for you, buddy. And then show up and spoil the whole game. And so, yeah, it's just like it's very, very common to just ask a question to the room without actually wanting an answer, because I'm just vocalizing my thought process, speculating, postulating, and other such things. And so yeah, the rule that I've seen implemented other places is if it is begun with a direct address to chat, with like a hey chat, then that is something that you are being invited to answer and come in on.
Flashbacks.
Okay.
Remember Ohio?
Sure.
Why are you in my
The
head?
North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Cool. But yeah, so that's essentially what's meant by hey chat. Like, probably during this I'm going to be doing a lot of like outward speculating and stuff, like me saying, wait, was Nightingale the cop from the first one? And in a case like that where I've not addressed it clearly, yeah, I appreciate being asked, oh, did you actually mean that? Do you want an answer to that question, or are you just talking aloud? So thank you very much for that. But yeah, that's what's going on. And yeah, as for the little bobbly PNG2 version of me down here, it's purely because, like, having a live camera on your face, it's not like a difficult or stressful thing. I'm quite fine with it and quite used to it. I just didn't really feel like it this evening, but also I don't like having absolutely nothing there, because then that, you know, people like to have something moving, something animated, with a bit of like human presence to look at and relate to. So I have made this, which you have in lieu of me. It's not like a permanent thing at all. It's just what I felt like doing for this evening. Probably means I can just be a little bit more comfortable. Exactly, it's a comfort me. And yeah, I'll, you know, may even be able to go a little bit longer. Ooh, someone's been working on some cool logo design. I like it. It's good. Yeah, exactly. I didn't feel like doing my makeup today. You know, it's just, oh hey, what? Wait. That's the board. That's the board. That's the board from Control. Inverted triangles. That's the board.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I
Don't
had.
bite me. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Yep. Yes, give me control. That's in the game control. Doing makeup is entirely optional, whatever gender you are. Absolutely. I just do not think I would have the patience to put it on and remove it at the end of the day. Right, well, this is a grungy bed set. Yo, let's get some more. Let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake, like Alan Wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I knows it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Don't worry about the accents, a little bit weird. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. Perfect. No notes. Oh, we don't need to put that there. Granny B Gaming, you love the accent. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Also, that's not a name I recognise. Welcome. Hello. Well, I wandered off on a bit of a lore exploration, but I don't want to go too far off the beaten path. That's definitely how lakes work. Well, these are spooky lakes. Oh, we're back here. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, part is Pacific Northwest. Yes, thank you. That's frankly a much better answer than I would have been. I'd been like, sort of some America, kind of north, tree-lined, cold, slightly damp America.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
If anyone knows how lakes work, it's Sam Lake, inventor of lakes, right? Yes, that's how we got his fame and wealth. Yeah, good old Sam Yarby. Sorry to Finland for butchering that pronunciation. You still wanted me to come back and... Oh yeah, by the way, anyone that's shown up in the last few minutes, we've got this horrific dead body to investigate that we've been looking at, but it's going to be back on screen. So, you know, hold on to your lunch.
Large amount of blood on the table. The
Oh, I
victim
totally
died
missed.
here.
I missed all the
that's
blood on the
everything.
table. Oops, whoops.
For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Anything clicking, you say, in a reference to the clicker from Alan Wake 1? Perchance, maybe. The victim. The victim contained blood. No? Where? Oh, okay.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
One of those blood for humans. I know it's
Yeah,
weird. It's like
yeah.
how trend people have been doing it lately. Just filling
They
themselves with
planned
blood.
for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Cool. Okay. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Rad.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yo, I'm not sure you're supposed to hear that. Like, I'm not sure you look at the picture of a dead body and you start hearing spooky voices in your head talking about you're not allowed to come up from the lake until he's set and stuff. That's that, or not allowed in the lake until he's that's not normal.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Blood. I'm pretty sure he was a container for blood. Back to the case board. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Rad. Wait, do we have more that we can do here? Oh. Oh, what? Oh, I've got multiple cases. Point of interest cases, right objects. Okay, so this is like... Bonk.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Saving this one for later, but now is later. Lunchbox found in the Golden Lake campground. Oh, okay, we're just spoiling all the locations from the game, are we? Thanks. Bright Falls, Cauldron Lake, and who left these? That is America. You call your towns weird things. I'm gonna say. Rad.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Peace. Deuces.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds.
And who
strapped him
among
to a
us
table,
can
cut his heart out.
claim to have done anything
But then they
different?
were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
This game looks so good. Like, I'm just mentally comparing this to how this environment looks in Alan Wake 1. And obviously that was what, 2008? Or more? Like, when was that? 2008, 2010? Like, you're over 10 years old. So things are going to change. But Alan Wake was 2010? Nice. Yeah, so 13 years old. It can drink. But
Tracks.
like, this looks so good.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Why didn't it go blurry? Why is it a blurry piece of paper? Oh, is it? It's a page. It's an Alan Wake 1 page. No, I want it. Give it. Give. No. Nothing to go. Oh no! Wait. What? Murderer. Cauldron Lake. Smudged ink. It's so the in Alan Wake 1, what you find throughout the game is pages from a story written by Alan Wake that he doesn't remember writing, and quite often they're just there to like tell you what is going to happen. So it'd be like, I found a page from a book that I hadn't written yet. It read, "The man with the chainsaw leapt from behind the trees and attacked Alan." And why would I write, "Oh, there's a man with a chainsaw, oh good heavens." So that kind of thing happens a lot. And they're kind of blurry and shimmery and like that. So yeah, this will be one of those. Footprints emerging from under the rock. Well, where does this go? Right. Excellent question. Thank you. I've been working on my Matthew Peretta. Trail has gone cold. Kthonk.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Good. No, wrong button. Ah, good. We do pick it up.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Bloomers. Don't
Lines
worry.
Scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left.
I won't intentionally try to hide it there, but I might hit tab by mistake and pop myself in.
It's for
Just,
us.
you know, ADHD. Get
The
distracted in the
text is
middle of a
about us.
firefight.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
No, one at a time, please.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
I'm...
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
John Epic Store. What is this nonsense? We deliberately looked up instructions to tell you. Is it because I closed the Epic Store in the background? Have you re-enabled? I told you. I wish. Do not disturb is on. And it still did it. It still plinged. Epic Games jump scare. Yeah. Have they... Okay, I'm going to the options. Where are my options? Bring me my settings. I use his middle name. Epic Games Intro. Yes. Exactly. Enable throttle downloads, use proxy. Why desktop notifications? Show no. I wish to disable notifications. I wish for fewer notifications. Alan Wake 2. Epic Aurelius Game Store. Go to your room. Indeed. Like, mute it in my Windows Sound Manager. Maybe, but it's like an in-game alert. So I will try. Open volume mixer. Where EOS overlay renderer? Oh, I wonder, is that you? Let's turn that down to 0. I'm going to leave that open because no doubt it's not. Am I just like, okay. Manuscript pages can be read inside the Mind Palace, but we just read that one.
Nightingale about this page.
Hold up. Case board. Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone playing a game with them. Okay, cool, great. It's possible but complicated by all accounts. Amazing. Does Joey the cat have a middle name for scolding purposes? Not for scolding purposes, I don't think. I have a lot of names for him, and I don't remember a single one of them off the cuff. I've talked about this problem before. When someone says to me, "Hey Sam, it's not even what's your favourite film, not name 10 of your favourite films. Sam, name a film." And suddenly, as far as I'm concerned, not a single film has ever been made. I might just be able to, like, blurt out something like Inception or Interstellar. One of two films that I can readily talk about quite easily. But beyond that, can't think of a single film that exists. That's just like, name an album that you like. What is music? Music doesn't exist. Sorry. And so, Joseph McFluffinbean Darley. That's the thing. I do have a bunch of names by which I refer to him. And he's sometimes a gremlin. The B is important in the middle of that. But that's like the only one I can think of at the moment. Joey never needs scolding, only love. That is, I wish that were true. I dearly wish that were true. He can be a nuisance. He can, like, not like be mean to Cat, but he can be a real pain. When it is the 10th time that I have had to wake up in the middle of the night and open the door to let him through from one side or the other, the patience begins to wear a little bit thin. This is the page we just read out. I do not need to read this one out. It has been narrated for you by professional and well-paid voice actors. Oh, we profiling this lad. Great.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him.
What?
In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh, is it going to be the clicker? Geralt trying to sleep with the door closed ages ago? No, never. He's just a little guy. He is. And for it, he causes so much disruption. I'm missing content. Try clicking the name of the page, the message on the left side. Oh, cheers, thank you. I do not wish to miss the content. Let's do that, though.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Right. So, what was that? In manuscript pages? Oh, over here.
The victim was one of their own.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message.
Ow!
Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Nice. Yeah, cheers. No, I would have completely missed that. Cool.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
My keys.
Okay.
Right, well, back we go. But first, what's over here? Witch's ladle.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
Aha. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affectations of a local sheriff... Why did I read affectations? That is literally not the word that is written. The affections... I mean, you know, not 1,000 miles removed. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Cool. I wonder if this is also in reference to antagonist from the first game, Barbara Jagger, who is curiously named in a very similar fashion to perhaps famous witch of history, Baba Yaga, who lives in Birdleg Cabin, which bears no resemblance at all to her famous cabin, which walks on two legs, two bird legs. Birdleg Cabin. Oh, look at the plot. Yeah, exactly. It's just pure coincidence that this is exactly what has happened as described. Surgeons often leave stuff inside patients' bodies. Happens exactly.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more.
Casey.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
I love that game.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Message. Oh, that light change. Player characters have an existential crisis? Yo, same. Following you, bud. This way?
Hey, you made it back.
Yeah, we did die. How about that?
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
Oh, everyone.
Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
You're gonna make me come over there? Okay, fine. Cheers. Oh, shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Are you good? You gonna get that body table and all the way out to the morgue? Sick. Thank you. Lovely. Neat.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
There might be bears.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
going out to small towns in the Pacific Northwest and visiting their diners with the perk of being an FBI agent. Exactly. Like, you go for the damn fine coffee. Which, another game that I feel like I should probably play at some point on here, whose name I had not 5 seconds ago and just whoop, butted itself up and just flew out of my brain. Deadly Premonition, that's the one. Deadly Premonition is another game that I would love to play again.
Take your time.
Because that is another very intentional, like, Twin Peaks homage of a video game. It is thoroughly unhinged. It is a game that has a lot of ideas. It's difficult to call it a good game, but I couldn't, in good faith, call it a bad one.
Who's leaving these out here?
Yeah. Yeah. It would be it'd be kind of a good partner to this. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. 2 more fragments. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade our gun before we've even got to shoot it. Pow. But not now. I didn't need to hit tab there. Right. Well. Good. Glad that entirely safe generator is. Yep. It's up. Found lunch. You hungry?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Yo, wait, the victim had 3 legs?
For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Oh, James McAfee's voice is so good. It's safe to say the diner from Twilight has terrible food. Learned that earlier this year. Oh no. Oh well. Very good, Llama. Well done. Oh, okay. Good job. Right, that's it. Joke of the stream goes to Llama Lupe. Caution, steep climb. Could have told me sooner.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one.
Yo!
Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
Yes.
BC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
For those of you not in the know, the FBC is the government bureau that your character sort of ends up working for in Control. They're the spooky squad. Their job is to find, secure, contain, and investigate the weird things that be happening. Control, just a straight up banger of a game. It is so good. It is so very good. I enjoyed it tremendously. Sorry, Joe just hopped off my lap, so I'm allowed to get comfy now for a second. You know, I hadn't seen the crest on the gate by the buzzers. I ran before. Oh no, I completely missed that. Yeah, hold up, Sam Lake.
I want to walk around for a minute.
Can I do that?
Where to find me?
I do. The rarest wildlife in the North Pacific. No, in the Pacific Northwest. By James Chi. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behaviour in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people and cats are interrupting my stream. 1 second. Foliage? No. Wrong. Don't believe you. Speaking of people, I saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. I might try and start doing some of these in a bit of a Dave spokesman. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, just the dimming light is really nicely done. Like I'm looking at this having that reaction of, oh, it's gonna be dark real soon. We should not be out. Nope, sorry. Found another path. Okay, well. Whoa, messed up. No, there we go. Ha! Well,
Here
that,
we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Well, okay. I got nothing out of that. Gonna be honest. Oh, I'll drive? Okay, I'll drive.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
This looks so good.
Damn impressive work so far.
Ooh, a little bit of stuttering.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Can I shoot
The diner's
master?
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
All the way from... Yeah, oh, figuratively. Yeah, but, like, look at this rich world that a lot of hard-working people have constructed for us. I need to... Yo. Better bomb. No.
I'm gonna go check something out.
So,
Be right back.
hi.
Got it.
Oh, Pat Main still going on the radio. Love it. You can go places and touch things way more than in the first game. Yes. Oh, we're here for a long time and a good time. Damn good coffee they have in Bright Falls and good cherry pie. Oh, I would expect nothing less. Whoa. How about? Okay, let's test. Wow, no, I don't. Okay, that's a shame. Maybe if I turn on some of the fancier settings. Oh well. I was hoping I would have like wet trouser legs. Not for any other reason, because that sounds like a weird thing to say, but just, you know, for the game's rendering and shading and stuff. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. Need to go
I'll be
places.
back in a second.
Roger.
No, Saga. Super top secret FBI quick dry fabric. Yes. Hello. Lovely weather we're having. Wait, the radio just going for it. Oh, how licensed is this music going to be, by the way? Loads of it like Mick Lynch, he does. I would love to stop and listen to that, but I yeah, actually, do we have a please don't get the stream muted option? Base reduction... No. Also, good accessibility options. I noticed these the other day when I was setting this up, but yeah, I like that they've done that. That's very cool of them. Yeah, I don't see anything. Roger is how you pronounce Saga. The S, A, G, and A are silent. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's I'm a Brit.
I need
We
bolt
have
cutters.
a language barrier. Oh, I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get some bolt cutters. I'm gonna cut that bolt. Yeah, the how good a job have you done? Oh, the detailing, the dirty, just the filth that collects in that groove. Okay, no, that's just a normal chainsaw operation. That's fine. This is an extremely lovingly rendered and detailed. Ooh, they even move like that if you ever tried to walk into one of these. You can always feel the pinch in the back of your legs looking at that, right? Like this is toe to tip. This is exactly this is the ideal depiction of this chair. Someone very passionately rendered that chair, right? Like this is immaculate. Like a note perfect reproduction of this chair. So good that the FBC should probably come round and round it up for being too good of an archetype and therefore likely to cause some trouble. Also, hey, Salad, how are you doing? Welcome in. Warning, this game does have a lot of like flashy bits. Yeah, for the photosensitives out and around there, it's like at the moment we're probably safe. But we've been through a couple of sequences already where like it's very suddenly cut to like some other images that would I would define as like flashing stroby kind of things. Pin something about that? I guess we could. Like I mean I feel like probably any game of this kind. I feel like that would be a standard expectation, but I think possibly a warning, or if you wanted to pin something like a warning about, say, prone to sudden jump scares with flashy images, like roll it into a bit of a warning like that, that would be fine. I think that would work. Obviously, I don't know what warning or what information would actually be useful and beneficial to people. Content warning, sudden jump scare, flashing images. Yeah. Hello. Just leaning, propping that car up. Good job. You keep doing that. Carry on. Can I? It says I'm welcome. Ooh. Oh.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Until what, my friend? Hello. Are we good?
Just a few more days.
Oh, cheers. Huh. Okay. I get that. I know the fate. It's nearly Christmas, so, you know, probably not the best person to say that to. You know, But hey, maybe you still get a holiday. Maybe you get a break at Christmas. That would be nice. Oh. Really is very tired. Yeah, looks exhausted. Good night, Graceful. Thank you for being here. Hope you're well and have a good night. Oh, can I tickle the ivories? That's too much torch. Coffee of the year? No. Can...
It's not opening.
No, okay, I cannot go in the kitchen. I wonder if there's any further settings I should turn down. That pizza does not look... Why is it silver? Why is this pizza riding shiny and chrome? Malk, oh hello. How's it going? Content warning, manky pizza. Right, like I do not wish to witness this pizza. That is no, I will not. I refuse to witness the pizza. Hey Malk, what's good? How's it going? And yeah, again, I suppose I should say hello. You may notice, anyone who's come in after the couple of times I've mentioned this, I'm functioning on a very budget PNG tuber rig this evening because I sometimes can't be bothered to show my face, and it's nice to still go ahead and do a stream. So that's what we're doing. But this is essentially what I look like this evening because I took this picture this evening of both my face and the room. Hello. You got your AirPods in or something? Pretty good, thanks. Nice. Just packing for the stay with family for Christmas. No more work till 2024. Hell yeah. Nice. That's great. I hope you have a lovely break. Sometimes one can't be bothered to show one's face, so one shows one's face in still image instead of moving. Nigel Thornberry noise? I've not watched enough Wild Thornberrys to kind of make that connection. Yeah, it's like no one's asking that. A couple of people are like, oh, why this instead of? But like no one's like bothered by it or anything. Oh, hello. Oh no, sorry, you're not who I thought you were. I briefly got just interpreted a face wrong. Ooh. Noisy fridge. Alright, I'm staff now. Yeah, my friend is just dancing. Vibing to the tunes in your head, and I wish I had an emote button so I could join. Oh, slightly sarcastic should be said in the podcast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down for this. Hello. No. Okay. Can I? It says private. This. I guess this is mine now. Oh hello. Are we going to greet all the deer?
Rest easy, buddy.
Yeah, so I suppose a thing that I'm wondering how, like, prominent and I guess noticeable this is going to be in this is, like, a characteristic that I feel like I had noticed. It's not like an exclusively Remedy thing. A lot of other games do it and have done it over the years. But I feel like for me it's a sort of a trait, quite a distinctive trait of Remedy games, is that the pacing, they tend to want to... They will have like an action sequence where you are, you know, running, jumping, climbing trees, putting on makeup when you're up there, diving through doorways, shooting the bad guys in slow motion. It's all very action heavy. And then like that action scene, that level, that moment will stop. And then it goes, now here is a space. Just explore. You're pretty much safe here. No one's going to come kicking through doors and firing bullets or throwing grenades. Nothing's going to kick off until you pass probably, hopefully, quite an obvious checkpoint. As I say, it's been done in like various levels to various amounts of like clarity, let's say, over the years. Malk, thank you very much for the 11 months. Very much appreciated. What did the board have to say? This added another month. So Malk has added another month to their subscription / high score. Thank you very much for that. You need a decompression chamber. Exactly. Like as I say, this isn't me going, oh, actually Remedy invented the idea of giving the player some downtime in between all the action segments. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like over the years in the games that I've played, from Max Payne, Quantum Break, through Alan Wake, through Control, through to this, I guess Control less so actually, because it's a lot more open world in its, or open environment in its design. That's a voice you imagine with your comment. Great, we got there. Wonderful. But yeah, I feel like they do quite a good job of giving you like a clear feeling and a clear distinction between now is action time, now is downtime to as you say, decompress, to oh hey, yo, I got one of these in my head. That's great. Yeah, you can decompress, you can hold up, let's compare. Mind place. Interesting. My mind place is also a physical space in the game. That's like in the world. Of course it's in the game. Hey, did you know that everything in this game exists in this game? This guy right here, vibing, he's in the game. E. Oh, what are you? Map of Bright Falls. Lovely. Great. Well, we now have that. Is this also one of the games that Poets of the Fall did music for? Yes, it is. And up to and including literally having them on stage at the Game Awards playing as the old gods of Asgard. With Sam Lake, I think, Ilkavili, Matthew Peressa, and another guy who is in this game whose name I don't know, but I recognize his face is very distinctive. All of them up on stage, like singing and dancing and just having a grand old time. Yes. The historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years, and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. Maybe a comma before log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. David Harewood. Oh, I keep pressing that to quit out. Thank you, Bloomers. Yes, David Harewood. That is who I was trying to remember. Yeah, the original glory log. Yes, it's a little bit more general than Christmas. This is the motel. That's not. This is the motel from Control, more or less. Yo, we can just go. Is this my room? It's got an FBI mug. Maybe it's my room. Good night, Llama. Thank you for being here. Time has indeed moved on. I might actually take a break in a sec, but I feel like because I don't have to like show my face on screen and I don't have to get up tomorrow, I'm happy to keep rolling on this, frankly. I don't feel like I've been enjoying this, but I don't really feel like we've accomplished that much yet, and I'd like to actually properly get my teeth into this. North American folklore? Ooh, I want that book. Yeah, give me that folklore. Ice at reception. Nice. Hello. You... Ooh. This is an interesting local variant of... Hi, of pool that you seem to be playing. I will come back later and get the rules. Julia Levine, The Beast Within. Great. What else do we have here? The Snake in the Tall Grass by Eric Cruz. Parallel Realities. Blood, Murder, Mystery. And a bunch of VHS cassettes that I can barely read. Great. Right. Oh, okay. Death Rally is the other Remedy game that I was mentioning earlier that I couldn't think of. It's a top-down, top-down car racing combat game thing. Speedy. 47 months. That is a lot of months. Thank you very much for each and every one of them. I hope you are well. It is lovely to see you. What do the board have to say? Speedy Wheels has added another month to their subscription/high score. That's boards repeating themselves now. This is just embarrassing for them, but not for me. I'm gonna check every room. The game's letting me, so I will do it. Ooh. Regarding Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumours. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from NYC Cult. Similarities/commonalities in methodology. Part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Every time I've been playing something. Oh, it might be Remnant 2. I've been playing Remnant 2, and I think that might use tab to quit out of things. Lunchbox found. Oh yeah, we need to. Can we? Yo. There we go. Bonk. Good. Second lunchbox acquired. Yep. A little bit of. Yo, whose room is this? Is this Casey's room? It's got to be just sitting here, drinking his coffee, reading his gun mags, and Fisher's Life, and Bow and Bolts. Wow. Love the little moving me in the corner. Yeah, right. It actually took a lot less time than I expected it would do. So you know, I'm just down there vibing. Don't mind me. No, not yet. Okay, if any of these doors has a triangle on it, no.
It won't open.
That's fair. But curiously, some of these doors have interact but no, and other ones you can't open. So there is something around here making crackly sounds. And it's making me just a little bit uncomfortable. Just to briefly catch my face on the spider web of one of the disconnected strands of thought that I happened to have earlier. Yeah, I don't know what the licensed music situation is in this game, because Control had some really great music, in particular for one sequence that comes towards the end of the game, which I guess I'm not going to spoil in great detail, but I will mention it, the Ashtray Maze, and what a universally well-regarded sequence of a video game that is. And it's a shame when that bit has to get muted because the music for it is licensed. And because there is no option in this to disable licensed music, I am hoping that means that all the music in this is cleared and safe to be streamed. You keep thinking I'm judging something the characters are saying. Yeah, maybe I could have taken a little bit less of a judgy face.
Any good finds?
Reflections and light, right? Like, look at that. The shadows are like this. This is just how light behaves. And this isn't even anywhere close to maximum settings. Like, I've got this turned down so that it actually runs, because this is a thirsty game. Like, I've got a lot of things down on medium and stuff on low. There's ray tracing, which I'm not even going to attempt to turn on. Like, it by default it was just like, no, don't try it. But like, yeah, I will be replaying this in the years to come. Hello. Nice. Well, welcome. No, welcome me. Hi. Look, I just wanted to have a look around, check our rooms. Each chapter of the game has a song that was written specifically. Oh, nice. They're all available on an album called Chapter Songs on Spotify and other music places. There was no issue with any of these on the VOD of the game you watched. Nice. Good. That is great. I could. Hang on, I could have taken Lucy's face. What? Used Lucy's face instead of my own in the corner. I could. That'd be weird, but I could. I'm not opposed to it.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh no.
Don't know, don't care.
Okay, hands up, chat. How many people relate to Charlie?
That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar.
Can I come over?
Get it where you can.
I don't want to get percolated. That sounds.
Jesus, Charlie.
Oh, so it'd be less judgy. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. Hello. What's you? Okay. You see, you're fine. You're getting on fine.
Isn't it, Charlene?
Hey, Mochi, welcome.
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp ass city.
Okay.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float.
Whoa,
will be
steady
the
on,
belle of
steady
the
on
ball
that.
at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float to share.
Oh dear.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. Happiest day of the year. Like Christmas.
Hello. Are you? Wait. Are you? Who are you? No, you're not. I was thinking she's not someone I've recognised from the first game, but no. But have you thrown your keys in the? Can I help, ma'am? Okay.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
This feels like I could just wander off into and explore, this whole town. Like, what? What is making people in? Can I go in this building, or have you? Oh, it's police department. Yeah. Like, look at this. I can't even go in there yet. That'll be the police department. So I'm absolutely. Oh, I'm coming. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna come in. Police, open up. Yes, we know. What? Closed for sale. That's fair. Drain. I wonder how much the layout of this has actually changed from the first game, like whether, because this feels very consistent, which is ultimately all that matters. Like, does it feel the same? But I would be. Why do I keep hearing like doors and windows sliding and opening and stuff? But yeah, I wonder how much the actual like. Who's bouncing basketballs? Oh.
I have to head back.
Oh, okay,
Got
fine.
things to do.
That's fair. I'm kind of glad for that because I could just keep wandering about all day. I've just seen your hair twin.
Careful crossing the road.
Okay.
Jaywalking. The bane of my existence.
Can't stop me. Kids of all ages can celebrate Deer Fest at the... My friend, I love the poster too, but can we take a ticket and get in line? Happy Harvest, located in the Tomisto Farms. Yep. Great. Just some local flavour there. Like the coffee. Hello. Carry on.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Yep. Fine work.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it disappear.
I mean, not to throw shade, but it looks like this person's working a little bit harder than you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No.
Let me guess. The FBI.
What gave it away?
Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Hey, that's Sean Ashmore. Nice, welcome back.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say
That's
no
a
to
weird
another.
name.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex.
You just told me
Casey.
you were set for coffee.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
So much coffee.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
We found the
Fence was
spammable
built just
animation.
after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I got my Heelys.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
No. I've got to cruise around on my Heelys, look. It becomes a little bit more of a walk when you do it forward. What about back? No, okay. Oh, sorry. Look, I'm eavesdropping. Yeah, just shimmy in on by. Don't mind me. Whoop! It's icy. Whee! Goodbye. But yeah, so hang on. He's Sheriff Breaker in Alan Wake 1, wasn't it? Wasn't Sheriff Breaker? Wasn't it Sarah Breaker? I wonder if they're related.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Right. What I might do, I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to set a timer for like 5 minutes or so. You know the drill. It's a break. That's how breaks work. I'm going to go and like move around a little bit. Refill my water and stuff. Check on Joey. See how he's doing because he's not been in the room for a minute. So he's probably sat at the door. Ask him to come in. But yeah, I'm gonna scoot for like 5 minutes and see you back here after that for some more of this, where maybe we'll try and actually trigger an Epic Store alert and see if our attempts to silence it have succeeded. But yeah, I am going to disappear for a bit. So see you back here in a sec. Bye for now. And we're back. Hello. We are here. The game is eerily quiet in the pause menu. Joey, what do you want, mate? Do you want to go on my lap, or do you want to sit on the bed? He is sat behind me. Funnily enough, he was actually in much the same place when I took the picture in this bottom corner as he is now. But you couldn't see him then because I was occluding him then. So technically, Joey is in the picture. Hello. Do you wish to come over? What? Okay. Well, how are we doing, everybody? How are things? And also, yes, good night to those who have departed from the stream. Obviously, that's all. Harpers, you gonna get to bed? I want to try and get up for the New Grange live stream, 8:40 Irish time tomorrow. Oof, good luck. But yeah, you wish to come over. You wish to be upon my lap, but you don't want to put in the work, Joe. That's the problem with your generation. Sorry, can't set up with a straight face. Yeah, over you come. There you go. Not me bullying my cat on stream. No. Right. How are you doing? Bloom, is you off as well? You have an office day tomorrow? Oh, okay. I hope that goes alright. Bedtime sooner rather than later would be vaguely sensible. It would. A decision I have made wrongly numerous times. So, you know, I always support and endorse the wise decision to actually stop watching the stream and get to bed at a good time. So, a good job. Well done. Which sounded really patronizing, but genuinely, sincerely, well done. Make the right call. Joey, don't grab my arm like that, please, bud. Right. Should we continue? Oh, we are back now at the start of Alan Wake. You grabbing my arm? The Big Buck Cheeseburger.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Enjoy the game? Oh, I'm gonna. It's real good. Oh, I did have a look at you. Yeah, I had a look at that link you sent me. Yeah, it looks way too complex for me to try and set up now in the middle of a stream. But yeah, I'll see how we go. But thank you for finding that. Can we play? I'm assuming we cannot play. Put the lime in the coconut. Yo, what is this? Don't touch. Okay, but I wish I could. That's mildly terrifying. Jukebox out of... No! The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. As a big fan of Coconut, as the next person... So I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but... Come on. Minimal 24-hour streams for you. That's a mistake you won't ever make again. Yeah. 24 hours of anything is too much. I'd said it, and I'd stick by it. Oh, what have we got? Alone at my own wake? Alone at My Own Wake by Old Gods of Asgard. Alan Wake. Right. Take Control, Old Gods of Asgard. Oh, yeah. We've got references. These are way too blurry for me to read properly. The longest jot... Wait! No, sadly not. Employees only. Can I get a job? Oh, wait. No one's working in the kitchen. This place is haunted. Alan Wake, is this a reference to that Control DLC? Yes. I'll be honest, I wasn't that impressed by the Control expansions. I wanted to be, I had real high expectations, but I was kind of a little bit disappointed by them. Maybe I should go back and replay them now that I've had like a bit of distance between myself and then. Like Control, excellent, no notes, perfect from start to finish. Didn't really need extra content, but I wasn't that impressed by the extra content that they added. I don't know why. Like the the first one, I didn't like that. It's Freeman, the super cool lady who is like just a stone cold badass boss. Just kind of gets taken and turned out to be the final boss, and it's like that's a spoiler. Sorry, that's a disappointing conclusion for her story arc, and I feel like it just felt a little bit too combat heavy. That, and then the Alan Wake one, yeah, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't really click with me. So yeah, well, that's just me. Wow, that you are brimming with personality. Hello. Yeah, are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw.
Fair.
Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
I'm assuming small ones are like, you know, kind of width, like find out more stuff, and 2 will be advance the conversation.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
Joey is settling on the desk.
Naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it
What
was
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree."
Oh, that would be a clue.
Cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Wait, what? No,
That's all.
tell me more. Hold up. Come back. More.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Something.
On their necklace, the symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Making some big leaps, but that's a really good picture. But apparently you're correct.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Just to get how much of the Alan Wake plot, you know, from listening to Post the 4 when you were 14. Nice. I've not actually listened to that. I think I've only really listened to Poets of the Fall within the games where their music has appeared. Yeah, it's not really the kind of music that I tend to go looking for and listening to.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
I'm absolutely psychic.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Cool necklace.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Just gonna bring that up.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
I was thinking the same thing, Amorous.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Rose. I mean, a number of things just happened. Rose is pretty rude. Yes. Like, it... obviously, we have a different set of memories of things that happened. What? Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Like, a different set of memories of events to Rose. But even still, if those two lined up, you don't meet someone who seemingly you don't know or barely know and say, hey, yeah, I'm really sorry about that awful, awful thing that happened to your child all those years ago, but good to see you back. Like, that's not how you introduce yourself to someone. Don't do that. But obviously it's all meant to, like, unsettle and present a cheerful small talk about horrible trauma. Yeah, it's like, oh, you must have blocked that out, Rose. Rose, you need to turn off the TV. Yeah, like, but obviously what they're doing is showing that, oh, information is different and something, obviously something is not right, but something ain't right. What is it? You still not got the lights working out here after all this time? 13 years and you still not? Wow. Yo. You can just go in here. Oh. Okay. Let's get achievement. Do it.
I feel bad for these guys.
I guess there's gonna be a thing to, like, pet every deer.
I need a tool to get this open.
Okay. But I really like the pacing and the vibe of this. Like, Alan Wake, well, it very much, I think, sort of like comparing, for me, I'm sort of mentally comparing coming here now in this versus when you come through here in the first one. By the first one, it's already very much like things are weird, things are spooky, things are supernatural. Here's Baba Yaga appearing out of nowhere, just kind of out of the smoke and the shadow, to say, here, take these keys to my cabin. You're my lodger, apparently. And you do, and that kind of sets events in motion. Whereas, obviously, obviously, we're in a horror game. Things are weird, things are supernatural, and going to get strange and spooky. But actually, this is really quite very grounded. And so far, really, all we've done is look at a corpse that's been chopped up by a strange murder cult. And we found the lab's out of order. Great. No worries, Salad. Good night. Love to see you here. Thank you. And sleep well.
I can't force it open.
But we could. We could force it open. Da, 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 da. Go on. Oh, we're not saying hallelujah. Okay. Yeah, answer the questions.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Okay. What's on the menu? Fantastic burgers. Okay. Pretty ordinary looking menu. All right. Everything seems in order. You happy with your meal?
We're getting some more new folks in town, I see.
I relate to this person here. Just sitting completely rigid.
This time around.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
We're
Have a
FBI
good one, Sheriff.
cosplayers. Why can't small towns and media ever have normal, non-creepy festivals? Well...
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
Harfest
She
is a
kept
normal,
saying that my
non-creepy
daughter
festival,
drowned.
even when you keep going on that
She even
normal
knew
town.
my name.
What is Harfest? I know you mentioned it earlier, but
weird.
Rose
something's
has
not
a talent
connecting
for
to me.
saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Oh,
Lead the way,
Halloween
Sheriff.
Sound of Night in the Woods. Right. I played a bit
Oh,
of
this
Night
is
in
the
the Woods some
Brightfall
years
Sheriff
ago,
station.
so I sadly
Anything
will
you
not
need,
recall
just,
that.
let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
City. Whoa, whoa. Okay, right, everyone stop pushing the FBI agent, please. Thank you, hands off.
Speeding happening here, I see.
Yeah, she's absolutely wearing a Christmas jumper, which I can't get a look at because the camera turns when I turn the mouse down. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, oh, hello. I'm from a small rural Oxfordshire village, so I know about folksy small town weirdness. Don't worry about that. Don't be an easy target. Stay alert in public. Or this cheeky chap will start putting wallets in your pocket. I hate when that happens. Lock up and stock up. Right, yeah, disaster kit. Is that sheet music? No. It's good music. Ricky, you did fall asleep on the couch due to cat sleep on your lap. Is it good so far? This game is a banger. This game is really good. It is very slow paced at the moment. I feel possibly because I'm spending a long time to stop and look at everything and talk. But I'm fine with a long, slow burn of an intro. Also, yeah, I've fallen asleep. I've, like, lain down on the bed a couple of times, and Joey said, oh, okay, it climbed on me, and suddenly 3 hours later. Go around and sneak money in people's pockets? Exactly. Hey, police, can I do this? Those batteries are mine now. Ah, sheriff station map. Thump. Right. Neat. Oh, you've given me emails that I can... Oh, okay. The third time this week I come in for late shift and there was no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. Oof. I mean, it's true. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Oh, we're going in reverse order. Whoops. Oh, and we got scroll bars. Okay. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offence to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offence that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Admin. Oh, admin sounds great. Hey, gang. The annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting for is upon us again, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated into communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. Oh, what? What? How? What? There's so much here. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? Oh, Canadian. A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who applies or to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Tim. I hate everything I just read. Hello. Good. 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 Good work, everybody. Keep on. Now, if films and media have taught me anything, in the pecking order, I have superiority over all these people. Do I hold my badge in the air and shout, I have jurisdiction? And then I have jurisdiction? Hello.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
Okay, good start. Prove your case.
Right?
No. Well, maybe. Hang on. Let me hear you out. Good talk. Okay. Cannot go through that. Oh, you make me very uncomfortable doing that. You got some... Is that some triangles painted on the walls? But I don't know. It might just be lettering. I don't... Oh, I don't like this. Hello. You just look sad. I'm sorry. I'm not going to make any more jokes about this.
It won't open.
Ah, good. Oh. Great. Well... What? I know one of you... I love this poem. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I have been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken very seriously around here. Forgive me, I have eaten them. So juicy, so sweet. It is a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you. red-handed, and you better believe what you're getting. What you're getting thrown out. I screwed that all up, but it doesn't matter. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. 575. That's just a terrible haiku. If your toilet paper is juicy and sweet, you're getting the wrong brand. Au contraire.
Agent?
Hello. Friend? I don't know. How do I address you? What are
As
you?
you know,
Oh.
the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
Hello.
Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
I don't have a presentation ready. So, all of you as you were, goodbye.
I don't know about you folks, but I don't care for all these gruesome murders and whatnot right here in our wholesome little town. It's not what I signed up for.
This line of work is not for the faint of heart.
Faint of... Oh.
Why did that leaf just blow through it anyway? Oh, a TV show. Yes!
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
So, yeah, right. Like, again, this is a heavy callback to. This is just gonna be part lecture, these streams. I hope that's okay. As far back as Max Payne 1, so I also got something weird going on to my eyelashes, which fortunately you can't see because I'm not on camera. Was that a real phone number? I don't know, but maybe. As far back as Max Payne 1, they have had. I don't think Control did this. In-game... What am I talking about? Control had Threshold Kids. Of course it did this. Have had in-game TV shows. So you'd just be walking through an apartment complex and there would be a TV on. And back then it would just be a number of still images of sort of satire, or TV shows satirizing or a pastiche of kind of very American styled drama TV shows and things. Or there was one, I think it's, I can't actually remember if this is Max Payne 1 or 2. There's one that's Lords and Ladies, which was literally, you would just have a lady in an elegant ball gown going, "My lord," and then a man in a suit going, "My lady," "My lord," "My lady," "My lord," "My lady," just back and forth like that for the entire duration of this show, and all sorts of stuff like that. Then in Max Payne 2, they had TV shows that started referencing the first game. So you had, say in Max Payne 1, Sam Lake, the guy who's Agent Casey in this, his face was the face of Max Payne. It is iconic people ask him to do the face all the time. And it's just sort of scrunched up. It's meant to be like an angry, hard-bitten... hard-beaten? I don't know. I've never read the sentence. But it's like this tough, like, cop on the edge thing. It was the face that he kind of did as a bit of a joke, and it stuck. And then Max Payne 2, they changed it. But you had this TV show, I forget what they called it, but it was this, like, kind of a blaxploitation pastiche version of the Max Payne 1 storyline. And it just has this line about, and I had this constipated grin on my face the whole time. And so they have... It's kind of a Remedy trademark to have these deliberately poorly acted TV shows that kind of take the piss out of real TV shows strewn throughout the game. So that's what's going on there. Except this one is also very much lampshading, where I can get a pair of bolt cutters and perhaps a couple of local criminals to help me get where I need to go. Oh, well, look who it is. LeHumph, Lucy, thank you very much for the 57 months just popping in to say hi and bye. Well, it is lovely to see you, even for a short time. I hope you've had a good evening. Look at this. Certificate of Achievement for Tim Breaker. What a good boy. Police Officer Training School Diploma. Threshold Kids, would you like? Yeah, Threshold Kids in Control was so good. Big hats off and a shout out to Anna McGill, who, Megill, I think that's pronounced McGill, who was the writer or one of the writers for that, who I believe is, currently looking for work as a games writer. Absolutely deserves to be employed because she did a great job on those, and has done a lot of other very good things.
Shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh no, we're going to be doing autopsies as well. Yum. I didn't catch the whole phone number, but you're wondering if it was some manner of Easter egg because it was a 202 area code, which is Washington, D.C. And this is set in the Pacific Northwest. Yes, it is. This game has already... I don't want to say 3 hours in because I've been doing a lot of talking. Let's say we're actually really about an hour into the game. But for my money, the best blue light, like this soft grey smoky blue light that we saw in the opening sequence and now here, this is so good. I love this. Like, it's so good. Tell you what, I can actually know this is... Yes, I do want to go here. Don't want manuscript pages. Television.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
This is even better than what we got to see.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers
Get wrecked.
Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jarkko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this.
Oh, it does have a 555. No.
Diner coffee thermos.
There you go. 202 555. Yeah. Damn. But totally worth to go back and watch again because that was incredible. Hello. I thought that was just half a door for a second, just like the top half of a door.
It doesn't budge.
No, that's fair. Oh, we're locked in here now. Okay. Yeah, this lighting. Nope, that's not a way in. Excuse me, don't mind.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Okay, folks, if you don't want to see autopsy gore, probably rendered with a lot more love and care than perhaps you might be comfortable with, this is your warning to look away now, because this is probably going to be kind of gross. So, you know, be warned. In we go!
What was the cause of death?
Knife.
What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Oh, we just went straight for that. Okay. I mean, this is probably mortuary assistant time. Oh, can we not have like a little Scooty boy that shows up?
There's writing on here.
Wrote on the heart. That's
Can't make it out.
Writing?
weird.
How'd they manage that?
Cross my heart. I forget who was that. I can't remember who sung that song.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
All good unless a silly monster guy comes scurrying down the hall. Yeah.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Well, that wasn't quite as horrific as I feared. Yo, can we... Yeah, hey.
9 remaining.
So, what?
9 remaining.
9 deer remaining. There was a genuinely wonderful compilation of Limmy playing mortuary assistant and genuinely either not noticing or not reacting at all to the jump scares. Great. Wonderful. Do I need to... I don't think I need to do much scene setting for this. I remember years ago, the admin of a forum that I was on, as like a charity fundraiser donation, he got his housemate, he got her, because everyone on the forum loved her and she was great. And she was someone who was of a naturally jumpy disposition, but she agreed to do this as charity, to play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And it was like, great, this is going to be really great. She's going to be super scared all the time because people are mean on the internet and enjoy seeing people get scared. I do too. I mean, it's funny. It's good entertainment. And it's like, great, she's playing at that time the scariest game ever made. And what proceeded to happen was someone who didn't play a lot of video games and so therefore didn't have any of the kind of necessary video game literacy to pass when the game was actually trying to be scary, and just sort of walked obliviously past every single spook and jump scare that the game tried to throw at her. But whenever clicking on a note that would like flash something bright up on the screen, just like if you like clicked on the little save lantern that's around the place and the screen would turn white to indicate that it had saved, to someone fluent in the semiotics of video games, I'd like, great, I've been saved. To her, this was terrifying, and she would shriek and scream like an invisible monster was traipsing through the water to come and get you, or some guy with his skin dripping off was rounding a corner to chase you down. Didn't care about that, missed all of that, but clicking on a save icon, terrifying. It was great. You know, that's a VTuber you enjoy as a clip where she gets jump scared by a bar of soap in a horror game, right? It's fascinating and amazing, the things that different people will react to and find terrifying or just completely miss in a game. And it must be immensely
Must be
frustrating
kiddo.
as a developer.
I'll be home soon.
Ah, okay. So yeah, she in this world she's not dead.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
No. HBD. I can't read the second. I got it. Happy birthday. But LOGAM. And there's some other letter, maybe. Oh no, it's ribbon on the left. Who's Logan? No, that's an M on the end. No, don't. That's slightly freaky the way you say that. Yeah, who's Logan? I guess we'll find out. This isn't a question, chat. You don't have to answer. Reminder for those that have come in: Hey Chat is in effect.
First ever prank on Casey.
I will.
A true classic.
I will directly ask chat for information if my sort of verbalized musings require more information. Like a direct answer. Oh, it's the son they were talking to in the intro. It's not a spoiler. Oh, okay, cool. No, that's fine. I didn't figure that was a spoiler. Even though I got on the defense and was like, don't tell me. But that's fine. As you may notice, I've been struggling to pay attention to all the information the game has given me. So you did the old unscrew the lid of the salt shaker trick? We're a horrible person. Well, we can't upgrade. We only have 5 of these things. Oh no, convex. Jump scared by Slimer, so you rage quit and felt bad for disappointing them. Oh dear. Wait, what? Oh no, I did need to be in there. Sorry, don't mind me to go back in. Doop. F to pay respect to these cases. The previous murders. Oops, I didn't put this up. No, down we come. The book is described. Okay.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
It would seem, perhaps, in some kind of group. Yeah, case closed. We'd solved this
The
one.
cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
Oh, there's a lot more people to find, frankly. It surely makes it easier.
Cold case. Exciting.
Yay. Right. Good. Case closed. Murder it.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
I mean, he's got a lot of writing tattooed on him, apparently, so... Yeah. Angeline, you don't play scary games as a general rule because you hate being jump scared, but you love watching other people get jump scared. Yeah, it's a form of entertainment. Okay, that. Wow, I took that throat clear personally as a nah, bud. So then, righto. Floating the joints.
Think Saga.
Oh, okay. Long-term water exposure. Like, okay, drowning, right. Legible words on the heart. Oh,
Huh. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
that would be very difficult to do.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
He's just a little guy. He's just got a little raccoon in there now. Accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Okay.
I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Do they have a clubhouse? Where do they meet? What kind of cult? Who was involved? And do they have a goal? Yeah, what's their objective, really? I mean, they have a jeweler, apparently.
Pink.
Really? What kind of cult? Okay. Yeah, they have a symbol, but they specifically have, like, necklaces. So that's... They've got branding down. Jewelry can be used as a simple... It's a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. It's a badge of pride. Yeah, I guess. Cultists are wearing the masks. No, that's not an anonymizer? Okay. Really? Hang on. Right. Hiding phase isn't established enough to operate openly? Okay. Large amount of supplies. So, a well-supplied cult. Right. Tidy. Alright. I guess we're done. Right, let's dig in. This guy died via drowning, got a heart tattoo, and then became alive somehow and got murdered again by the cult. It's an unfortunate sequence of events. But no, gloves. Put gloves on. Cover your hands.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Ah, fanfic writers. I knew it.
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
In your fanfic archives? This is an archive of my own.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Yo, that was cool as heck.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Gonna do it. Stay in the lights to avoid being detected by enemies. Okay. Oh, this is like a weird stealth mechanic.
He can't see me in the light.
Oh, the way that voice is coming from him like a radio broadcast. Safe haven restores some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Okay, so
Gotta move. Now.
Yo. Gonna do it. Please. I need you to stop. Okay.
Vanished.
I'm just gonna let this play. Okay, real talk, this is great. This is exactly my kind of music. Oh no, it's Poe, the artist who has like a House of Leaves album, which is these games that maybe go and read House of Leaves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right, Amorous. I'm pretty sure there's a House of Leaves album. This is a really good song. Yeah. On Spotify. Hell yeah.
He didn't have a heart.
It was
But
quiet.
he stood up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Is this the work of a cult?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
I don't want...
The pages on the floor.
You know what I'm going to say. I don't want to stop.
These pages are important.
But I
Break a
feel
drop
like
one before
that's
he
kind of
disappeared.
as good a point as any that we're going to hit for me to stop. I could keep going for another 2, 3, 4 hours. Frankly, this is you don't realize quite how many quite how freely you've been spinning your wheels playing a lot of games, like a lot of different stuff, and there's a lot of decent to good games out there. And you know, I've played a fair few of them over this past year, over the last few years. But then you find something of like real, and this isn't to say like the other games that I've been playing are bad quality, but you find something that just connects. Like you find something that just it lands, and it fits the spaces that you didn't know you had. And like it just, like, you know, the jigsaw piece that just slots into place. It's like, oh, this is what I've been missing. This is what I've been looking for. Where's my add to Cult Totem Redeem when we need it? No. I played Cult of the Lamb. It's very good. I enjoyed it a lot. Very good game. Highly recommended. If nothing else, like this, great music. Very different, but great music in that game. Really enjoyed it a lot. But oh boy, this is an experience. I am enjoying this. I keep going another day. You'd love to be. Keep going another day. I thought it was like keep going for another day. I was like, I probably could. You'd love to be there for it. Yeah, like I started this with the intent. Let's forget about Liza P. I apologise for anyone looking forward to more of that. I enjoyed it a lot, but it's been so long now that I would need to start again. But yes, I've started this with the intent of it being a game that I stream through the whole thing on here. Not least because I really like playing a game where on stream where I'm enjoying it. Wow, you don't say. What a profound revelation that is. No, it's nice to play a game on stream where you are just out and out having a great time and appreciating and enjoying everything that is going on. And that's going to be this for this. This rules. This is so good. Video games. And so yeah, it's the Christmas holidays coming up. There's like my schedule's going to be a little bit all over the place over the next few days. But yeah, I am hoping. Firstly, yes, I'll be after this immediately going and saving the VOD of this on Twitch. I might see about getting it up onto the Longest John's Gaming YouTube, which has been sat dormant for some months. I don't easily have access to that account, but I can probably get it. But yeah, I have the intent of streaming through all of this, and I hopefully have enough free time over the coming weeks of like Christmas downtime and stuff to actually be able to commit to that. The times might be a little bit irregular, for which I apologise. Fitting to have this be what lets the gaming channel rise into the head, right? I hadn't even considered that, but that would be great. Yeah, like ordinarily a more feasible practical time for me to stream would be sometime in the afternoon. Like that would be a better time, which isn't going to vibe with probably anybody that is up at close to 1 a.m. my time at the moment. But we'll see. It may mean a few of you have to be VOD goblins, but also I don't know that that's necessarily going to be the most workable time for me, so maybe some of these will happen late. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be quite improvisational, and yeah. But also having the sort of, you know, PNG tube set up is not going to be a permanent feature, but it probably does make it a little bit more easy for me to just switch on a stream and play a game sometime. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I will not be playing this off stream. Do not worry. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take things out here. But I don't know where it's saved. Probably around the end of the chapter. Actually, let's just do that now. Exit to main menu. Cool. Okay. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. This has been really nice to be back to be doing this again, which, you know, we leave a long enough gap between each one that I think we say that every time. I know there's a few other games that we have on the list. Dave, myself, and Lucy all have Lethal Company, and I know Dave is hoping to try and do some of that in the new year. I would drop whatever I'm doing to play Lethal Company at the slightest provocation, and so hopefully we'll be doing a stream of that before too long, because that game is a lot of fun. Excuse me, a lot of fun to watch, and I really cannot wait to play it. Joe, you've seen and played Lethal Company? I need to talk to my sister about your gaming interests. Unless that's... Wait, is that Joe or is that Josh? You don't have to answer that. I'm not a cop. Blimey. Okay. It is Joe. Wow, okay. Yeah, like, Lethal Company's great. It's just a slapstick comedy game. Like, ostensibly, it's masked as a horror game, but it's just slapstick comedy underneath, from top to bottom. It's so good. But yeah, I don't think there's probably going to be anyone to raid, and also it's kind of weird when I raid over, and I'm not the longest Johns. Oh, Josh and CJ play. Right. Oh, you need a new computer to join in? Oh, well then you have a goal. That would be great. Yeah, we need to get you playing Lethal Company. Alright, we'll work on that. But yes, I think I'm just gonna duck out, and I see Serge is playing. Oh, Steven's on. No, it's weird if I raid to places that I know and follow but don't necessarily know me. But yeah, in future there'll be more raids targets. Why not? We'll do that. But now, for now, I'm gonna go, and hopefully I will see you all again before Christmas, if that is a thing that you're observing and celebrating. If not, I hope that you are still afforded a break that everyone else gets to take, and that you have a good time ahead of you, whether that is with family or whether it is under different circumstances. I hope that it is a time that is good for you, where you are able to relax and rest and actually enjoy yourself and the things that you wish to do. But for now, for this evening, thank you again, everybody, for being here to watch this. This has been great. I have loved this game. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.